rising up from the rolling Yorkshire landscape. It is an unusual hill thought to have been built by the Norman conquerors as they tried to subdue England after the Battle of Hastings. For centuries, archaeologists believe the 42 feet high mound was the remains of a modern Bailey-style castle built in the wake of the battle in 1066. But a new study has revealed it may in fact be a gigantic man-made mound that dates to more than 1,500 years before William the Conqueror swept across England. They say the mound, known as Subdue Castle in Yorkshire, is one of the largest Iron Age monuments in Britain. Dr. Jim Leary, an archaeologist at the University of Reading who led the excavation, described the site as being equivalent to the Iron Age chalk mound at Silbury Hill in Wiltshire. The exact use of these mounds, whether they were burial barrows or used as defensive hill forts, is still unclear. Dr. Leary said, "To say that the discovery of an Iron Age monument hiding in plain sight was surprising is an understatement. Conventional wisdom has suggested that castle moats were brought to England by the Normans following the conquest that began in October 1066. Exactly 950 years ago. Castle moats exist up and down the country, but their huge size means they are rarely excavated, and as a result much of what we previously thought we knew about their date was based on scant documentary evidence and guesswork. I excavated Silbury in Wiltshire in 2008, and now to discover the Silbury Hill of the North is wonderful." Dr. Leary and his team drilled small boreholes through the top of the mound to its base. They were then able to pull out a core of sediment that allowed them to use radiocarbon dating for the organic material in the mound. They found that the mound, which is 278 feet across, appears to have been built around 2,500 years ago during the Iron Age, around 500 years before the Romans arrived in Britain. Dr. Leary said it appears the Normans merely built on top of the mound to create a castle that allowed them to dominate the surrounding area. Dr. Leary said, "We are able, for the first time, to reveal the date of construction, sequence of development and environmental context of these wonderful monuments, providing insights never previously thought possible. Our work continues for another year and we will continue to add to our knowledge of castle mounds. With luck, we might even find more prehistoric mounds in Britain, hiding from us in plain sight." The researchers also found charred seeds and pollen in the cores they removed, allowing them to reconstruct some details about the environment they were built in. Standing 42 feet high, the Subdue Castle mound is larger than Silbury Hill, which was considered one of the largest prehistoric monuments in Europe. Archaeologists estimate it would have taken the equivalent of 15 years for 500 men to haul and shape the mound at Silbury Hill, so it may have taken a similar effort to create the one at Subdue. This suggests a level of organization and sustained effort was widespread across ancient England. Dr. Leary added, "It adds so much more to our understanding of the people who lived in Britain 500 years before the Romans arrived."